G'day guys and girls, my name's Jamie. Welcome to another What Tradies Want Tradie Tough Test. We're down here at S.W.A.T Fabrications catching up with Jimmy Sullman.
Hello mate.
Hello Jim.
I'm good mate, how are you?
Mate, I'm really good and I'm even better after watching you put this awesome BOC Raptor 200 multi-process through its paces today. It's a mouthful, but it's gone really well.
Yeah, it's gone really mate. It's a great little machine. As the title states, it's the multi-processor.
Yep.
So it's your all-in-one stock sort of machine for your hobbyist, your light industrial worker, anyone that needs a serious machine without the massive entry price.
Yep.
This is the perfect machine.
Even like your tradies that have always sort of wanted to get their own welder and do their bits and pieces, mate.
100%.
Perfect.
100%. Your chippies, your plumbers, all those sort of trades that don't have, or don't want to spend the big bucks on the machine, like this is the perfect machine for them.
And in saying all of that, mate, still got a pile of juice, right?
Yeah, we gave it a good red hot go today. Yeah, we tried to max it out and it took everything on. Yeah.
It sure did.
Yeah.
So look, before we jump onto the tests and what we've actually done today, in terms of build quality, the construction, the design of the unit, it's nice and solid, right?
Yeah, nice and solid. I think it was about 11 kilo machine, so it's super light. So
easy
if you've got it set up in your garage or your workshop, it's not going to take up a massive amount of space. And then if you want to go out on site and do repairs to your caravans, on site to weld up a post, it's nice and versatile. Small unit, you can throw it in your ute. Yeah, it's perfect.
Easy to pull it out, set it up.
Set
up, there's an awesome one for us to talk about. So, I mean, BOC was saying, I was reading the brochures and they were saying that this is their super user-friendly machine. They've really, I don't want to say dumbed it down, but they've actually, if anything, smartened it up so you don't have to set up all of those minute little adjustments that you might typically have to have done? No,
it's great for that. So as far as setting up for a MIG welding machine, it's very straightforward. It's two rollers, great versatile body. That's it's really hard wearing. That's a lot of the issues you find with some of the other machines is that you'll just break stuff really easy. So this is a nice versatile case. I really like that about it. Super easy to set up, but has really infinite controls on the adjustments with the digital display here, so that you can really fine tune the machine in and reduce that splatter and everything that you want with those welds when you're trying to finish stuff. So
perfect, mate. Really awesome. Well, mate, that's a good intro. Let's talk about some of the features. We'll jump in and then we'll have a look at some of the welds.
No worries.
All right, so Jim, we've already touched on some of the features, but what were some of the other cool things that stood out for you?
I guess we haven't touched on the fact that it is a multi-processing machine, so we can TIG weld, we can stick weld, and we can MIG weld and mag weld.
Beautiful.
So that is the processing side of it. So it can do all of that and it does it all with ease. We tested out the MIG side of it today because I think that's predominantly what it's going to be used for. That's its
bread and butter, so to speak.
That's its bread and butter. It's going to do everything fine. The machine itself is a 15 amp machine, so that you can use that in all places. Obviously, you just need your 15 amp socket. It's got the 2T, 4T spot welding function, which is great for your setup. So when you're actually fabricating something, 2T and 4T is a lot of a preference thing. It's just the way the button works when you touch it. But that's a great function to have in that, just so when you're tacking, you're not over welding and you get a really nice setup, which is important.
Cool. How did the actual
torch? It comes with a Binzel torch, which is beautiful machine, which is a great torch. So I think it's a 3 meter Binzel torch with this. So you can get all your plugins, all your tips, and all your liners and everything are really accessible. That's really high quality torch that comes with this machine, which is awesome. And
that obviously makes a big difference with a whole system like this.
Absolutely.
So that kind of leads us on to, I guess, some of the testing that we've done today. So why don't you step everyone through, I guess, the 3 different sizes that we've worked on and what each of those kind of felt like for you as the operator?
Yeah, absolutely. We started with some 2 mil today. We just had some sheet, put it together and just sort of ran it at its lower end, sort of mid volts, mid wire speed. It ran really smoothly, like I was blown away.
The thing that impressed me the most about that was you weren't fiddling around with settings and stuff. It was kind of the first run was
it just went straight into it, and then as we progressed, we went up to a 6 mil, and then ran it a bit hotter and sort of towards its mid-level sort of capabilities. Exactly the same. Didn't falter. And then we stepped up again and tried a structural post, nice big thick 10 mil plate, 12 mil plate even.
Which is I guess what your builders and your carpenters and tradies are going to be looking to do on site.
Yeah, you're not going much more than that, but there's no need. And it didn't change from 2 to 10. It was beautiful weld. Not much splatter because of the controls and the ease and the digital display, so you can see exactly where you are. It was just the tiniest little, modification, and it's just running smooth all the way through the ranges.
And we'll be showing obviously some nice tight shots so everybody can see exactly what we're talking about across those different three sizes. But man, they all look beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great machine. Yeah, it's an absolute thumbs up for me. Yeah.
Awesome, mate. Awesome. So look, before we wrap up, was there any other sort of, I guess, aspects that maybe we haven't touched on yet that stood out, or maybe that you wanted to mention?
Well, the only thing we haven't sort of touched on is that it is the multi-processing machine. So it is capable of TIG welding and it's capable of stick welding. So you can use it and have it in the garage, do your MIG welding, do your setups, do your whatever sort of processes you want to do, and then if you need to finish with a nice TIG weld, plug in your TIG torch, scratch start, off you go.
Beautiful.
Yeah, three in one.
Beautiful. And obviously, I mean, price point for this is pretty awesome too, right?
Oh, no, unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be using this all over the place. You could have 3 of these machines and you haven't even dented the wallet. No? Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. Awesome. Well, look, Jim, thanks for helping out again,
Absolute
bud.
Pleasure.
And for everybody at home, make sure you get down to your local BOC supplier or store to make sure you can check out not just this, but there's a whole range of the Raptor machines that are out now. So check them out next time you're in store. Till next time, my name's Jamie. This is Jimmy. Take good care of each other out there. Stay really safe on site. We'll catch you soon.